So I wrote my first poem about suicide. Or should I say my last one? Not because I'm going to go through with the action, but because I realized that, well, that doesn't need to happen. But if I ended my life, I wouldn't have to worry at all. I will be gone, my problems are long, the decision feels so right, there's no way I could be wrong, so why couldn't I do it? Was I just talking the talk? I guess feeling like this every weekend and every week meant that I wasn't strong. And also I thought, well, what about my family? What about y'all? The few there, I knew clear that would care if I bombed my life away. But I know it ain't nice to say, but it don't feel right to stay. Life was killing me, literally, figuratively, physically, every little bit of me. I thought if I quit the game, I would even the score because I had nothing left. And y'all watch sports, right? When two teams are tied neck and neck, then next they go into sudden death. So I thought if I tied around my neck, then next I'll go into sudden death. Then I heard a voice in my head, and you want to know what it said? It said, boy, you better get tough. Because even though it sucks, do you know how many you will have down if you give up? That's a smack in the face to your mother and everything she had to live for. Holding you on her stomach for them months, putting you through school, making sure you had food to get some lunch, and you going to throw it all away over some dumb luck. That's fucked up. That's real low. That pillow needs to be fluffed up. And ever since then, all the thoughts in my brain went down the drain. I was being insane and coward. But even after construction workers' long days and hours, there's beautifully made pavements, towers. After hurricanes, you get a place to stay and shower. What I'm trying to say is with pain, there's power. After rain, there's flowers. It's not worth giving up. Because even though it sucks, do you know how many you will have down if you give up? Sometimes suicide will be on your mind and try to hypnotize and trance you. But you don't have to sway in that direction because it's not the answer. Rudolph knows he was different, but he still had a lot on Prancer. So the next time that you decide that your life is not worth the ride, I want you to sit tight and realize that real lives go through real times. But if you don't run, if you don't run, if you don't run, then real lives will heal fine. And it doesn't have to be short. It doesn't have to be short. It doesn't have to be short. It isn't a real life. It's a real life. So it's still time to feel fine and get tough. Because even though it sucks, do you know how many you have town if you don't give up? Don't give up.